Before we get started, please consider smashing that like button and subscribing if you enjoy our content. Don't forget to hit the bell to turn on notifications for future updates. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Lydia. Okay. All started. Alright, everybody, what's up?
Though not V and I have to go out. Can't watch the stream for now.
Oh, V and I have to go out. Can't watch the stream. That's okay, no worries. Say hi to her for me. Hope you have a great night, y'all. Alright. Let us begin dating Colonel Sanders. New game. Welcome, Chef. Before we get started, tell us your name. Do I want to give my real name?
Harcroft, just getting groceries. Back in an hour.
Oh, okay. Oh, I getting groceries? I just got some.
Name, Big Tits.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Big Tits. Yeah, you're right. Oh, is it all uppercase? Big Tits! Coming back! Continue. Thank you so much, Harcroft. Have an awesome time. Oh, look at those biscuits. Oh, look at that chicken. She looks so good! The American KFC is much better than Canadian KFC. They got that je ne sais quoi. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I love how there's this chicken here. That's like the action chicken. What's this love here? Ew.
Right, you got your J-pop boys.
Yeah, J-pop boys. Oh, am I a girl in this? The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school. No time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling. Oh, sorry, I meant, I turned off the alarm and got up. Okay. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you soon find your imagination getting away with you. You'll need to take this seriously, or allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I need to take this seriously! Big Tits, I better make sure I arrive prepared for the first date. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair equals comb. Pits equals deodorized. Nothing can stop you now! You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Big Tits! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous! What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast with myself, but... well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Even since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters... oh my god, that's funny. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss, she chipped a tooth practicing. What's this? Oh, hello! Thank you, Carmelo Garcia, for the 1-bit. You are so nice. Welcome to the channel. How was your day today? This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss, she chipped her tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh dear. Should you pep talk her or change the subject, give her some relief? Pep talk. Or change the subject. Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. But Alright, in no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk to Miriam, you could feel her nerves begin to ease. Oh, sorry. Okay. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Alicia, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can't get anything she wants, and she knows it. Carmelo Garcia says, my days is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to play a game. Ah, excellent. Hello! I think it's Ashley? Ashley, I don't know. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave big tit shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Alicia. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley. Oh, whoops. Okay, I pronounced it wrong. Ashley, but she had to add an extra letter to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Oh. Hey, JMLG, how are you doing? Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Yo, just got off work? Oh, excellent! How was your day there? Ashley says, Van? You rang! I've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you know them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Your day was very busy. Oh, what happened? I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they would just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. You resist the urge. Oh, you had class. Oh, okay. You had class and work. Oh boy, that's busy. Sorry. Did you have any assignments today? Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie! I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pup. I was named after my pup. He's old. Oh, you're studying? Okay. Alright, thanks for having me on while you're studying. You're so sweet, JMLG. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Big Tits. So, are you going to hold the door all day? No! With all that, the young man walks through the building ahead of you. Is it me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders for following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Wrinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Doug. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What? A cute dog is a professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Somebody close the window. And then he walks in.
I'm afraid no one don't want to play me to play my game. People always busy.
Maybe I'm afraid no one don't want to play me to play my game People Always Busy. What? Sorry, which game? I'm confused. Alright, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom, and the Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bleed across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatsalat. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Big Tit sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. The good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for learning the greatest culinary academy in the world. Thank you, Academy. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There may even really be adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete against the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really missed... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast-paced track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year at this school. You were as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students. That tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the town with his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance.
Hey, Lily Bay.
Hey Persian, how's it going? How was your concert with Trisha? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into classroom as everyone stands in the silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Persian, this is I Love You, Colonel Sanders. It's a game about dating Colonel Sanders from the KFC franchise. Very interesting. I haven't played it yet. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. What kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack. Beef treat, rubber ball, or a kitchen snack.
Version 84.
Maybe chicken.
Amazing TA check for asking. And I know you saw my photos with Trisha Paytas.
Yes, I did see your photo. That's excellent. Oh, I'm so glad you had a good time. What was she wearing, and like what did she like dress like? Beef? I'm gonna say chicken because it's a chicken game. You reach beneath your apron and reach a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite, yes! Well, I think there might be some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. That was gross. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Big Tits, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the slot next to me, if you're interested. Oh yeah! Oh, I'll sit beside Colonel Sanders. Hell yeah. You moved to take your seat by Colonel Sanders.
She was wearing some kinky dress. Or like a tutu dress.
She was wearing some kinky dress or like a tutu dress. Oh, okay, interesting.
I always have my favorite TV show anime.
Oh, yeah? What's your favorite TV show anime, Carmen? Carmel? Alright, yeah. I can always see my friend later, but Colonel? He appears to have brought... Oh, look, he's smiling! He's so cute! He appears to have brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident to desire to learn.
On my profile too. An album.
Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Ooh. Looking good, Colonel. That is so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A quiz about me! This is incredibly important, and a surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for a life in culinary school.
Profile photo.
No, I was just scrolling past, Purge. It's all right. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Oh, what the fuck? Extremely? That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather, night vision goggles, a slam dunk. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right! Oh yeah, they do have a spork. Yeah, you're right. What is the best food for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. That's a toss-up between the pancake and anything. I guess anything. Let's do the quiz together. Alright. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. Yes. He is a talking pet that teaches at a culinary school. He is the best boy. Yeah, he's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Yeah, we did it, guys. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally or your score. He's impressed. Yeah, ABC. Colonel, I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Ooh, Colonel Sanders. Hot diggity big tits! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! That is a very important announcement. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever been at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. Carmel says, I can't wait. Saturday, come new episode of Dragon Ball Super. Oh yeah? There is? I thought it was over. Oh. Are you watching it on like Crunchyroll or something? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Miriam, do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Student, everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Ooh, Colonel. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Woo! But Shh! Lunch! 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 She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Ooh, Colonel Sanders. That must be the smell I smelled! Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Persia says, is this a game or like thinking or quiz game? This is called a dating simulator. So like it's very like text-based. So like it's like a visual novel. I think that's probably the easiest way to describe what this game is. Also, this game is insane. So A little bit of everything. It's supposed to be a little bit kooky. So this is actually developed by KFC, because KFC has a humongous following in Japan. Which is interesting. You wouldn't think so. Okay, sorry, what am I doing? Sorry? Okay, so I'll explain why KFC is really huge in Japan. So,
Okay.
Essentially, the Japanese didn't really celebrate Christmas, right? Like, because they're of Shinto religion, and Christmas is obviously Christian, Catholic-y kind of thing. So what happened was, after like the World War II, or after like a World War, there was a lot of expats, so expatriates from America, coming to live in Japan. But the problem is, like, Japan's food and portioning is very different, right? So,
The guy also looked like the KFC guy.
yes, this is the KFC guy. This is you're exactly right, person. So, so the expats would come over to Japan, and like when they celebrate big things like Thanksgiving and Christmas, we normally have like a big turkey and all that stuff, right? Well, in Japan, they don't really have that. So what the expats ended up doing was that they would get KFC for Christmas, because it was like, you know, it was chicken instead of turkey, but, you know, it was like same concept, right? So then the Japanese really got into celebrating Christmas. So like, oh, this is a lot of fun, you know, this is great, lots of colors and stuff. And then when they found out about the turkey thing, they're like, oh my god, everyone gets KFC, that's fabulous. So now KFC is super, super popular in Japan for Christmas time. So like, you have to pre-order your chicken like 3 months in advance for Christmas, and you get it it comes in like the little basket and everything. They have like Colonel Sanders statues outside of their KFCs in Japan, so you can like take pictures with them, and they dress them up and stuff. So like, KFC is a huge deal, a humongous deal in Japan. So that's why, and like, you know, Japan, they're very famous for like dating sims and all this stuff. So then KFC Japan created this game. So this is actually from KFC, which is like very unheard of, very weird. So that's why like I had to play it, because I'm like, this is nutty. So anyway, so that's why we're playing it. Anyway, so now you know the history of KFC in Japan. So let's continue, shall we? Alright. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard he's talented, but were the rumors true? It's this! Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish.
Version 84. So, you got the game from Japan.
This game is actually on Steam, and it's free. So if you have Steam, that's kind of like a digital download kind of, like a website or an app or something? It's an app, yeah. So it's an app, so you can like buy games like digitally. So that's probably like the safest way to buy games is through Steam. Anyways, the aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken.
Cool.
Persian says, cool. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients has poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I saw something beautiful. I know that the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry a chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone, please. My fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, you're gripping a drumstick in your hand and you float weightlessly.
Box 1S.
We both different, Carson. She is PlayStation 4 and I am Xbox One S. What? Are you talking to me, bud? Okay. Okay. So we're floating in space. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify the flavor. Savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Well, that's tough. There's no way you can identify all 11 urban spices. Impossible! Culinary heart. Well, maybe... it would be nice to know the... Swim towards the light. Oh my god. What should I do, Ken? What do you guys think I should do? Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try and identify the flavor. Savor the moment, everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. I just have to blow my nose really quickly. Sorry. Good. Do I want to date Colonel Sanders, or do I want to find out the 11 herbs and spices? If I marry Colonel Sanders, he'll tell me the 11 herbs and spices. Alright, let's try to find Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure. Heavenly. What a guy! Alone with all the flavors, you feel something that can be described only as love. For a man, for flavor, are they the same? After tasting...
I will say C.
Oh shoot! Persian, I'm sorry, I picked B. After tasting his food, you will try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask! It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me a fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. But it's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'm willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Oh. You've got a moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Oh, fuck off! What is this? No! I clicked it. Blank? Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you would get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside to look at school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Nag him? What does that mean to nag someone? No, neg, N-E-G. Neg. I don't know what that means. Wow, I'm with I feel like... He already said 11 herbs and spices. If I tell him another spice, that means that he won't be successful because KFC is 11 herbs and spices. I don't know, Persian. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move. Be modest but thoughtful. Nag him to show your own strength. Huh? Negative? Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh. Delivered backhanded compliment. Or other negative comment. Another person to undermine their confidence. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's terrible. Oh, geez. They all suck. All these things suck. Persian says to do B. I don't know.
I wish you could see my YouTube channel video. Version 84. Because more
Sprice, yeah. I wish you could see my YouTube channel. Oh, drop your YouTube channel. Let everybody can see. Alright. Be modest but thoughtful. I think I want to win Colonel Sanders' heart. Yeah, let's be modest and thoughtful, guys. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you guys' attention! Yes, we did it! The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Big Tits. Ah, damn it, I chose C. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Oh. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce to Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Master Chef.
That does look like Master Chef, you're totally right. Baka says, oof. Sure, Big Tits. I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep boop bzzz. Oh my. Two potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? Pop or Clank? I don't know, they're both stupid. What did you say? Maybe the robot? Yeah, let's do the robot.
Sorry.
I will be your partner. Sorry, Kenny. You're funny person. I'm gonna pick Clank because it seems pretty cute. Sorry, Pop, but I think Mary will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. Not clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school is or what happening at this juncture.
Version 84. I know Lily is your lady.
Oh, Persian says, I know Lily's your lady. Haha. Carmelo says, I know heard that this type of game. Ah. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp! Hold on there, fella. We don't even know what the excitement is yet. Technically, Clank may not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Tissue? I hardly know you! Ha ha ha! Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Ooh, he was in the chat room. Baka, Carmelo, Community Showcase, Persian 84, and Kenny 4AG. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Let's see if we can get some Colonel Sanders action. All right. That's something more. Here we go. Which dish do you suggest your partner, Colonel Sanders? Oh, God. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even have to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Obviously, we need the mashed potatoes and gravy. That will totally impress him. Make some pasta bolognese. Yeah, right. I know it. I've always been thinking of I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes! No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. That's like pickled peppers. Picking perfect produce is passion. Picking perfect produce into passion. Wow, that's a lot of peas. Ashley, looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cookie partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no. Geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Big Tick's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Well, howdy there, Ashley. Van, how are we working in a quartet instead of a duo now? Actually, no. It looked like Big Tits was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Van equals JoJo. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel like deep down, we're cast complementary shadows we've put together, like a thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for your Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need.
Nickname is actually
Persian's new nickname is actually JoJo. Haha, that's too funny. Turn to Miriam, your favorite bestie, who's always had your back. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Shit. I don't know. My lady friend calls me that. Oh, that's cool. Come on, Colonel Sanders, back me up! I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay?
What?
You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders choose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Big Tits as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Yay! Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Big Tits' natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. But you know what it means in Farsi? Oh no, I'm not sure. What does it mean? How'd you find it? Game. This game is on Steam. STEAM. It's a free game. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes. JoJo equals chicken. Oh, cute. Oh, look at that! That's too funny. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows in the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach in, grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Look at that. Isn't he stunning? Kenny, isn't he beautiful?
My favorite sport is wrestling.
My favorite sport is wrestling. Oh, that's good. I'd wrestle with Colonel Sanders. Hey! No, Kenny disapproves. Okay. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potato and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face! Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revolution, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Big Tits! We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena! Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you! If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands! Can I have potato fizz? Van rushes over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed it with gravy? Pathetic! In a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, planted on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look with envy. The interrupting student rushes Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike a nose quite right. I think the octopus is rushed. They have turned it into a process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Wow, this is intense. Everyone step back! Don't take another bite! When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of a tentacle being slipped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, and almost immediately back into his obvious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Version 84, crazy.
Yeah, this is a crazy game version, you're right. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello? I just turned to a ghost over here? Seeing that you're shaken up, that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark, and a little more than spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I just want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me as to why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously very important to him, in a way that you find it inspiring.
I can't wait the new game, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Ooh, 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. Aye, sorry. Sorry, y'all. Alright. I can't wait for the new game, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot in 2020. Oh. Huh? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think we watched the trailer for that. That's awesome. It'll be fun. Maybe you can stream it when it comes out. Okay. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Big Tits? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many ways. Oh, you was talking about a film? What? Our confused version. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of this story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you killed that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero!
The Joker movie is a friend on Saturday.
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Oh my god. That's amazing. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me? Just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level! Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence! Oh dear. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love! Cook with love does 1 damage. Oh, this is brutal. This is insane. Can't believe this is a game. It just got real! That attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes onto the attack. They spit hot gravy at you! You take 1 damage. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster's really threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses her mind mash and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Check. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster, use multi-utensil. You would take 2 damage from the attack. If you take any more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this! Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares ultimate attack. Rounded edge! Colonel Sanders. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch! Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage! Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! As injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Actually, when I see the Joker movie, it's my friend on Saturday. Oh, that's fun. This game is kind of cool. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Attack with love, kiss and hug. Alright, should we show the monster mercy? Or should we finish him? I will show him mercy. You managed to tap down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize it's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves pity, not wrath. Begone, beast! And don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow! I won't forget this. And I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuffles off into the night. The the defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name on it says Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Alright. Oh my god. Oh shit, it's my bedroom. Shit. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. Hold on. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you are together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Ugh. Oh, look at everybody jumping on the... That's cute.
84 JFC guy is always here with you.
Yeah, look at it, yeah. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Or premonitions? And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you. Alright, not much of a secret, huh? It's probably there because he trusts you so much. Hold on, I have to blow my nose again for this. Sorry, I have allergies. Sorry about that, all good. Had to mow the lawn because bylaw officer came to our house yesterday, so that was a lot of fun. As much as fun as you think it can be, it was! Oh, no it wasn't, it was terrible. But anyways, long story short, the yard looks nice, and we were able to negotiate ourselves out of a ticket, thank God. But now I just have a stuffy nose, so oh well. You win some, you lose some, right? Alright, let's continue. Sure, that makes sense, we'll go with that. You meet up with your best friend in front of school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank! Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talk after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders is the most popular kid in his high school?
And get well too.
Hope you feel better and get well. Thanks so much, Persian. You're the best. No, that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school. He didn't even go, and was also the convertible that Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school. He didn't even go, and was also the convertible that he himself rode at the front of the homecoming parade. I don't get that. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it's best if we took it slowly with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous learning ever, attended the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't it be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's on to me, why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah. I just said it, but secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said that he was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petal, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. By the way, is Kenny in the room? Yes, he is on the floor doing stretches. He's doing his stretches. Person wants to know. Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home.
Hey, Kenny Brock.
He's saying hi, Kenny. He says
I
hi.
think she wear bunny ears at top of your head.
I think she wear bunny ears at top of your head. Yes, I'm wearing bunny ears. Yes, yeah, they are. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anywho, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. Please, 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 please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Do you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I just want to tell you, I messaged him on Discord earlier today. Oh, Persian messaged you on Discord today. We were very busy today, Persian. We had to do a brake job on Kenny's mom's car. Then we had to record some stuff for YouTube. Then we had to, like, you know, dishwasher and grocery shopping, all this stuff. So it's been a very busy day. Sorry? Oh, Kenny wants to know, did you follow our channel on YouTube? Alright. Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you, or make up a fake ingredient. There we go. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some witch poison, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining it's such a thing, and you figure you satisfy her curiosity, she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does so. Thumb typing on her phone that you can't see. This is probably not good.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just thought to say hello.
He says, okay, just thought I'd say hello. Alright. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders arriving at school on a horse. Stand back and admire his majesty or run to him. Run to him.
If so, can he send the link to me again on Discord CLZ?
Okay, Persian says please send the link to me on Discord. Okay, I told Kenny. You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you are with Colonel Sanders would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you on the back of his stallion and take you away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! Oh, shit. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse, and it rears up, kicking you directly into the face. Fuck. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision.
Thank you.
Big tits, I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm of beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez.
KFC guy with a horse?
KFC guy on a horse, yeah, kidding. You wake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He's roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Oh, compliment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes or lean in for a kiss. Is it too soon for a kiss? What'd you say? Yeah. Well, I want him to know that I like him though. But yeah, I can't really do that in front of people. I feel like he wouldn't appreciate that. Alright, let's just compliment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school. Maybe you shouldn't be riding up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing's for sure. Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes.
I can't wait Halloween come.
I can't wait Halloween come. Are you dressing up as something? I know. Damn it, Persian, I always get your responses like after I pick something. I can really feel how smooth and sturdy they were that they're pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Ashley, why don't you just make like a bee and mind your own beeswax, honey?
Then we answer together. Happy?
Alright, so tell him stop acting mature. Act like you're not interested. Okay, alright. Persian, what do? Tell them to stop acting immature, or act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. A or B? This guy's hair is hilarious. It's like a giant star. Yeah, it's supposed to be like JoJo.
Version 84. B.
Alright, let's go B. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping! Shit. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them! Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know if a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. That takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
84. Upsy.
Oopsie. Damn it, Persian! That's okay. You finally get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad! Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch him in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee! Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's time for class! Beep beep! Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry, he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You better watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are out to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can, like, help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives to start the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem normal. He's a professor, but he is also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I am here now, and I hope you are ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it! Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps up and licks your face. Down, boy, down! Auftoppen! What does that mean? Auftoppen? A command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken! You want to pay close attention to this lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, a Besides the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
Sound like German? Ha ha.
Yeah, I thought it was German too. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important parts. Oh, he's cute. Look how cute he is, Kitty. I know. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, big tits! Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or the dog biscuit? I guess a shimmering pepper? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body was not prepared for the heat! The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip in through the universe. My friend, oh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... As I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! The ghost reminds me of Halloween. I know, right? You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Hey, what's up, Cereal Chins? Cereal Chins and my sister, everybody. Say hello to Cereal Chins. Persian, do not hit on Cereal Chins or I'll be upset. Thank you very much. Okay. How was your day, Cereal Chins? We're playing a dating sim with Colonel Sanders and it's pretty funny so far. I'm like pretty close to hooking up with him. I'd say about... maybe 75%. I'm pretty close. We shall see. Anyways.
Cereal since the pic in the corner looks like Rico.
The picture. Oh my god, it does look like Enrico! This picture here. What?
Version 84.
Ah. Okay, so we have a brother. His name is Rico, and he looks pretty close to this picture that's hanging up at the far top left-hand corner. That is so funny. Oh, that's so true. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time, step up and tell them, you're on! Well, don't they kill people when they cook? Maybe, yeah. Okay, Persian, what do you think? A or B? Cereal Chins, what do you think? A or B? What should I pick?
Version 84. 8.
Alright, let's pick A. Alright, Persian, we'll go with A. No! Well...
8.
Okay, alright, A. Alright, everyone says A. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes! Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Haha, that's cute. Pokemon. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere for constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Big Tits, you should have it. It'll give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. A special... Oh, it's so cute and tiny! A special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert. Aww. She makes sorry, you came late, Cereal Chins. My friend Miriam here makes very tiny food. That's her specialty. It only takes 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle! Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer! Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing timer ready. This is what I'm talking about. Awoo! I stand corrected. If it's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it! Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defend you. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made his mashed potatoes and gravy in one day, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If time runs out, he'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Fahrenheit. Wrong! Oh no! What were you thinking, Big Tits? Get your head in the game! Oh fuck, I'm stupid. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many spices? 11 herbs of spice. That's right. You may not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you head in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most favor? Gratitude! That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness energy. Where does it come from? A small town, I don't know! Wrong! Oh no! Shit! This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things! Oh Jesus, next question. You try to shout out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling! No! That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle! Shit. Is this the end? Yep. Oh, game over. Oh no! Try again. Does it take me back all the way back? Oh my god, if it takes me all the way to the beginning, I will lose it. Jesus, criminy. Alright, guys. Alright, skip this. You're on! Oh, good one, Van. I like your gumption, Big Tits. Oh, yeah, okay, alright. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things are easy, boys, you play. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, the timer. Okay. All right. Woo! Okay, here we go. Oh God, does anyone know what boiling point is water? The Celsius? Oh, that's the original quote by me, if in case you're wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Alright, here we go.
No idea.
Shit. Alright. I'll do Celsius. That's right. How'd you ever gotten into school without knowing that? Oh, okay. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Season the chicken. 11 herbs and spices. Yeah, okay. No. Gratitude. Yeah, okay. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Shoulder of Orion? No! Ah! Silence? That's right, when you taste your cooking, they'll be taken away that they'll be unable to speak! You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Big Tits. He's actually cheering you on! Yay! Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. He's so beautiful! Zero Chins, look at how beautiful he is. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian bathing tub? What?! Oh my god, I didn't even get to read it! Grrr! You are stranded on a deserted island with only a dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! Oh my god. Oh, he's stunning, actually. Oh my god. I know, right? You know what? Should you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Wait, no! Oh no. Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. The next station, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dishes, colorful and complex. Shit. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Zzp. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilizing a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing a personal touch! Or... You might not have hands, but Big Tits does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's pressed, properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Big Tits, no! But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It immediately is crushed by the spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. I can't be! I was so close to finishing my dish! Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply cannot go on. Oh, that's too bad. Here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default? No, it wouldn't be a fair competition. The two on account of Big Tit's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose I should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate dome, you find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Big Tits to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind leading me with your strong, steady hands. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the hidden ingredients within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquet on top of a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, a tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelate. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. You internalize your rage. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Yes! You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Thank you, Jiz. Alright, yes, I picked the right one. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later! Game over! Fuck. Again? Oh my god. Damn it! I keep losing! Oh no! Okay, we'll move it else quickly. Hold up. Okay.
Serial since dying at Big Tits.
Dying at Big Tits, son of a bitch. I know. Sorry, that's my nickname for games. I don't know. I just thought, like, it would be funny. That was my name in Stardew Valley. And I figure... Oh, sorry? Wait, hold on a second. Okay, alright. Sorry. Alright, let's try this again, guys. So, Kenny was saying that essentially the second half of the quiz is a shorter time. Alright. Alright, timer. Aroo! So Colonel Sanders says the hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Okay. And that's the original quote by me, in case anyone's wondering. I hope that message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was under pressure, and that was my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Alright. Here we go, guys. Alright. Yes. Okay. Alright. Season the chicken with 11 herbs and spices. Okay. Gratitude offers most flavor. Oh no, I gotta pick up the pace. I don't know what this was. No! Shit. Oh no. Silence. Okay. I believe in you, big tits! Yeah!
Small town.
Damn it, I keep not picking small town, I'm so stupid. Oh, he's so beautiful. What? Oh, but they're all Colonel Sanders questions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, not again, not again! Oh, I picked the same thing! Oh no. Oh no, I broke my hand again. Ah, this is so stupid. Ah, no. I failed again.
Carmela Garcia.
Damn it!
I like to see all the different people on Twitch.
Carmel, I like to see all the different people on Twitch. I know, it's pretty cool, eh? Alright, damn it. Damn it, Colonel Sanders. Well, he didn't like when I touched him, so I guess I shouldn't touch him this time. Oh no! The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash and fall off your face. You will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of your life. Embarrassed and ashamed, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. No! I guess that works. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside your storm rage.
Be right back.
Pardon, says be right back, okay. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that you and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You tried to hide from him, but he appears directly.
Did you find love in all the wrong places yet?
Harcroft, did I find love on the... I don't know. Maybe I have Colonel Sanders, maybe. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should probably go get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life. But I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule herder. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner in a gunfight, and I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived. For a while, anyhow. I didn't know! People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-placed beard and assume that I've got it together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Felt like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that when I was going to amount to something, No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving it the best I have to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion! One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepared for the worst. Not the spork monster again. Shit. Borko? It is I! I know I said I wouldn't be back. And after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you. Ooh! We have a new follower! Yay! Hello! Thank you, Maria D. Mom! Thank you for the follow, Mom. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming on my stream with Chinzia. Everyone, meet my mother and my sister. Hello. Welcome. Alright. I know this is a very weird game, Mom. So I'm trying to date Colonel Sanders of the KFC franchise. So we'll see. We'll see how far I get. Alright, I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark night can really rile up a person. I also want to apologize for the way I switched back into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it! Were you human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you sign such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and you shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Guile? Guile. How do you pronounce that word? Goyle? Goyle? Guile? Alright. I'll say guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Big tits. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Guile? Oh. Okay, oops. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Ah! Guys, we're gonna have sex with Colonel Sanders tonight! A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must look like, but it must be something you need to find out. Hey, Valkyrie, what's up, girl? How are you doing? Hey, ooh, double digits on the streams, yes! Hi, everybody, thank you so much. By the way, Mom and Chinzia, why didn't you watch this stream sooner?
Nice.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Valkyrie Harcraft. I'm playing a dating sim where I would love to have sex with Colonel Sanders. So, we're close. We're close.
I don't know how to play Dragon Ball Z game.
I don't know how to play Dragon Ball Z game. Which one? Alright, let's keep going. Shall we? Oh, yes. Sorry, Valkyrie. My mom and my sister are in the channel. Please say hello.
We were at Dollarama buying gardening gloves for dodgeball.
You were at Dollarama buying gardening gloves for dodgeball. See, I told you, boo! I told you that that's a good idea. I recommended this game when it was announced. I hope it's ridiculous enough for you. Deal the deal! LOL. Okay, guys, let's try and have sex tonight. Alright, let's see it! I mean, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. Personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must look like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, shit! He's got a nice house! And a big cock. Ah! It's on the right! Kenny, don't look at me like that! It's on the right! Oh, thank you, thank you. He has a nice house, actually. Stepping inside Colonel Sanders' home, surrounded by all his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen tonight! What? My hands where? Oh, right, I did have a crunched hand from the dough mixing accident, and I'm missing eyebrows. Maybe he'll still find me. Maybe he'll still find me attractive. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. The game is getting more cheeky, eh? Yes, exactly. Yes, he will. You're beautiful. Thanks, Mom. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. Mom and Shins, if you can share some of my YouTube videos on your Facebooks, that would be appreciated too. Because, yes, need to get some action on that. That'd be fantastic. Alright, let's get him, guys! Well, there's something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or crispy, or both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret? Oh, should I pray hard to get? Or should I tell him my secrets? He told me his secrets. It's only fair I tell him a secret. Alright. I reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Valkyrie says, reveal it! Okay, good. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw! Is it neon green? The shredded cabbage disc glistens in the sun of the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. I'm watching a baby blue, haha. Magnificent! Together you chow on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire and taste it later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him some more, but he seems very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Hey guys! You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. No, I can't! I'll be back! This is pretty steamy! Totally Valkyrie, right? Around the room are various items you can look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This looks like a dead guy. Ew! Here lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures. Oh, okay, that's not so gross. Poor guy. Let's look at his cock. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize this isn't realistic. It's real! Taxidermy must be important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Okay. What's this secret thing? This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it tells on you. 11! As soon as you turn the dial 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Gross. Person says, oh my days.
What type of game I have Dragon Ball 2 Xenoverse?
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I forgot to, oh yeah, that was Mom. Oh yeah, thank you so much for following our channel. Alright, sorry. Okay. Tap on, that was his bedroom. Oh my god, he's like a bald baby. Ah, that's so cute. Adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving around like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Good point. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right?
Ha ha. Val cried 1009.
This game is more for 18 plus, yeah.
As a baby.
You had a beard as a baby? I know, this is weird. Tap on my name to discover more. This photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Person 84. That is KFC Jr. Haha.
KFC Jr. Maybe he discovered one of the secret recipes in Herbs and Spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders, standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. If you look closely, you'll see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Alright, let's see here. Oh, is that a comb? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver! Oh, look at that. A scented candle. You pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank! You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? Never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's, Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window to crack. The ghost of student is swept out in the breeze. Alright, so I think we'll last... Oh. Guys, you see where the last click is? Let's do it! Oh, it's a closet. I thought it was the bedroom. Sorry. That person says, oh, the ghost is here again. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he has been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide now is your moment to make your move. You tell that you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Okay, guys. Could be anything. A, B, or C. You decide now is your moment to make the big move. You tell him that you're cold, or you fess up and tell the truth.
Cry, the 1009.
A.
82, 8.
Make the move. Yeah, let's... Fuck it, let's do it. Please take me! Whoa, this isn't that kind of game! Oh, look at his face! He's like, what are you doing? Oh, damn it. Now, not that we blame you for trying, but still. Game over! Shit. Guys, we were too aggressive with our love. Damn it. As usual.
28.
Shoot. Alright, sorry guys. A was the wrong answer.
1982. Whoops.
Sorry? They brought me all the way back here. Damn it. I'm so mad. Fast forward. What? Click and hold? Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, he does talk a lot. Alright. It's the Spork Monster. Okay. Yeah, go back to his house. Yes, baby!
When you get him over it.
Reveal it. Yeah, we're revealing our secret coleslaw. He loves it so much. Okay.
You have to start all over again.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. It's okay, Bertrand. We got this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the bird is... That's definitely a chicken. Alright, that's the ghost. Comes back again. Okay. Alright, sorry. Okay, guys, we gotta think of, like, why we have his jacket on us. Huh? Maybe we can say we're cold. Okay. Maybe he's like a time traveler. Why does he have pictures of himself in the future? Okay. Sorry. Okay.
84. Oh wow. CZ.
Oh wow. Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Pride 1900. Agreed. Good idea.
Alright, yep, we found his stuff. Oh no! You have my coat on. Tell him you're cold. Alright, let's do that. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up.
Version 84. What was my answer? B.
Answer is B. Alright, excellent. That was the answer, I think. B. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You could be thinking about what you're going to cook. Yeah, Valkyrie, LOL. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take the jacket off and run for the door. No, what are you doing? No, get back in there! For the thought of leading Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, big tits. I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Damn it! Damn it, I was so close! Shit. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. I slept at Colonel Sanders' house! Ooh, dream sequence, here we go. Alright.
Val cried 1982.
Cock blocked. Yeah, no, for real. Oh my god. That was cute, riding on a chicken leg. Oh, I'm in his house! I'm in his house the next morning, y'all! Okay. That's a step forward. Okay, we didn't get the cockadoodle, but we got the talkadoodle. Well, that's something. Anyways, you wake up to a beautiful morning at Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Precious those romantic times. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room.
69 times.
69 times, yeah. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here is the simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous! You taste Colonel Sanders' food. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Ah! Damn it, Colonel Sanders! Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a plague or flag flatter him?
Word, what does that mean?
When it's a blank word, it's like it's a secret ingredient they're not going to tell you. Like it's like their joke. They're like, the secret ingredient is shh. All right, flatter him or take him down a peg. Flatter him, I think. Let's flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion, confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. Your only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. Ah, damn it! There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You go home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I was desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay, but now that turns out you're fine. I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl.
About this game?
I guess that's Kenny laughing too. Yeah, Kenny's laughing, yeah. He was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving is a typical first date with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. If you don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however, bottling up the details of your own night was too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but an emotional connection. Wowzers.
Person 84, like to see his face too. Bless.
I'd like to see his face too. I know! Kenny doesn't like streaming with me.
Why the game?
You play Pokemon Y, the game? Is that Pokemon Yellow? I think I played Pokemon when I was a kid. I don't really play it much anymore. I used to play Pokemon, the walking around one. Pokemon Go. I played that a lot recently. It's a good one. Sorry. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong. You don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter the rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, although himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop. What's a swirly? That sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right away. Ah, my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick up someone your own size? Sorry, yes. Yeah, Persian Pokemon Go, yeah. Because I'm literally the biggest person in this school. Now, Pokemon Go is not a kid's game. It's a lot of fun. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Big Tits, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. You might as well give up. I'll never give up, ever! Colonel Sanders arrives as things appears to get close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Persian, be right back. Okay. Everyone excited for the final day of school? Big Tits, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Are you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was declared, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing? Complimenting her! But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about your food is received. That's a lot of words for us to say it was bland. Excuse me, Big Tits, I am more than capable to speak for myself. Ooh. Maybe you should tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of food. See you inside, Big Tits. No! Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance.
I used to have Pokemon and delete the APP.
I used to have Pokemon Go, I deleted the app. I know. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, is that a book? That's like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
I feel like I'm watching a soap opera.
I feel like I'm watching a soap opera. So true. Grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would want to spend so much time decorating a magical book if it wasn't really powerful? I think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use the spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I could scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would help me focus on the upcoming exam. That's way drastic! Could you do something else, like maybe not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast the forbidden spell, or don't. No, I don't want to forget Colonel Sanders. He's the love of my life. No way. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know...
Mostly gay, I would like to play is Ricky Money.
Mostly gay, I would like to play Ricky Money? What is that? Alright, sorry, let's go back to that. Alright, what do you mean, Carmelo? I'm confused. I want you to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs seem to be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Begins to breathe quickly. I don't know if that would work. What do you guys think? A or B? Dogs don't really bite that much. Cats do. B? B? Okay. Alright, we'll go with B. Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched in a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs towards the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything.
1,980.
Bucky's like, LOL. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? Better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but any other squirrel in a hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Big Tits, for reminding me to dole out the indispensable bit of wisdom. You see... But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirls and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Buzz, buzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Whirr! But no, you have to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, JJ forever. Watch us from form a triangle midair, as we just said. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make for a great date. Bzz, beep, whirr. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands all you want. You pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clang begins to shudder. Steam pours out the gaps of his panel, and then a loud ding stops him in his track. Bzz, bzz. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels and not feet, it is not entirely clear where this came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was... unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Trademark! I'm still working on that title. Persian. I was on the phone. That's okay. Still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena! But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hi, Miriam. Are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash the tiny mug, spilling several drops of hot cocoa on the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
Version 84, so you had to start again. Did you get game over?
No, I didn't get game over. This is the third day. We're on. It's just they keep reusing the background, so it looks like it's this. But I didn't store it. We're good, Persian. It's all good. I know that you know this. I'm not gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining a wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else wants to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone who shows little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you pep talk Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend your time before your exam. You decide to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van Van and the supposed Man-Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin a famous run-through of quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Big Tits' famous chicken pot pie. There you go. Anyway, after practicing for months making this dish, comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Okay, all right, good. Will we make love in the kitchen? Maybe. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on.
LOL.
Okay, we're back, sorry. Alright, Valkyrie says be cool. Alright, guys. Big Tits, what are you doing here? There's still time before the exam. Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I'm into visualizing success and looking at my station and picturing victory. Getting some alone time. That's right, Valkyrie, you know what I'm talking about. The pot pie has begun to bake, and smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you the cook-off. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when... That's the only one tap you can never find me mixer. What? The oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it, there's no sound at all. Press up about your practice dish. Okay, you got me. Doing a little bit more of the visualizing. I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
Let's cook some Persian food.
Let's cook some Persian food. You knew it was just a pot pie from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie.
Persian 84.
With an all butter crust. Kebab with rice. Oh, that sounds good. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth! Colonel Sanders. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted! I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
1982. That's what she said.
Valkyrie, that's what she said. Oh man, I love you, man. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules! That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step in for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you to the edge of victory. Meanwhile, Van Van and Ashley are preparing a widely elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big on going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but is trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark, fried chicken. Persian says, oh my days, what am I laughing at?
Game make me laugh. Have you
This game makes me laugh, I know it. The intensity in the room starts to fill. 10 out of 10 with the frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! It's like cheeky and funny. Yeah, it is. Miriam firstly injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend! Faster! Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets into it. Lime, dial, pressure point, cooking, chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, that's what was foretold! We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all! Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out to the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tides? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Did you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, we have to do it the hard way, remember? Colonel Sanders says do it the hard way. Let's do it. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way! Okay, sorry, I couldn't help it. Colonel Sanders sees you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Persian. I don't know what that says, bud. I believe in you, big tits. Miriam notices too. We've always believed in you, big tits, since you were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever! You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? You're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Hold on, I gotta see.
Farmlaw Garcia 20. I am the best video game of this planet in USA. Person 84 equals Salah.
Oh! Carmelo, I am the best video game in this planet in the USA. Oh. Persian says salam. Thank you very much. Hopefully that's good. Alright. Oh, that's sweet, but...
It's Persian.
It's Persian for hello. Oh, cute. Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient! No! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get I have a new from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Spork monster. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Borkle? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Sorry Steve, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the Spork monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Haha, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel a spork monster winding up to tell a very long-winded story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should rise from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. Watch from the stands, sorry. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monitor school when I had fallen asleep during the scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious look at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how to ever win. You summon extra power deep within yourself, give up, and drop out. obviously summon extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win! Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy throws through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... As Big Tits, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that this power, you can do anything except turn back time, which would have been super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked and the oven and cannot be served. But don't worry, Big Tits, you suffered some setbacks. Not all is lost. Impressed by your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right behind you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese and time's almost up. You're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations could have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union! Time's up, students! With time expired, the moment everyone's been waiting for, you must prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hey, hey, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet you see Pop hanging on a broom by the hook and an elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess. Did Ven have something to do with this? Well, when someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad! It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, this is not the worst prank in USCAL history, but it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second. Pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, or something. Onomatopoeia, but there's nothing. Somehow I must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that one out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 long days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat! Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Noromaki I spy afloat his itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. Add some green tea I made from baby leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs the dish, before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. And even I have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll just enjoy this myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured.
I want to see faces Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4. What system who can win?
What? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Carmelo? Not that it took much. It was just less than Thimble's worth of soup. A+, rarely do I see a dish with much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a big hug. Thank you, Big Tits, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made udi over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof! Woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine! Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first. He can't get past the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this! I can't poke on my tongue! Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would be difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity! This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, it's time to step up! And now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight with a light rosewater syrup topped with a French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and is meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, big tits? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say this is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. I did an extremely good job of cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could like smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might just disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot continue her two-faced routine. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time only without being shackled by trying to be fake nice like everybody else. That's as on the lots you've heard of me either. If this class gets any smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh my god. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. I'm a 49-year-old dog. Dog years in life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's delicious. In fact, everybody passes the class. Virgil says, if you listen to the wind very carefully, you'll be able to hear me whisper my love for you. Haha. It's so delicious. In fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend to reality to another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on! The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house! Oh! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist?
I think that the game.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting their wrongdoings while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting! No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written on the school bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you all to notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spark Monster! He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. I think that the game is cool. Maybe I'll try it out. Yeah, you should. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love of her loving cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. You're rather late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason.
Very carefully, you'll be able to hear me whisper.
Yes, I heard that Persian. I'm just confused as to why you said it. Walking the carpet, you see it perched atop a dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you were able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we now have a new wing at the school, not to mention honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electric hissing. It's Clank who arrived to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Well, he's doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not from this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
Sorry, I mean to send it somewhere else.
Oh, you meant... okay, no worries, person. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Ooh, Colonel looks fine tonight. Auga. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and men by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Ah. Is that it? No, it's not the end! As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Big Tits? What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. Then it's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Big Tits. KFC is sexier and sexier, you're right. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you only live with half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with the other love of his life? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in pastry school. Oh, my dear Big Tits, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Aww. Gonna reward everyone in chat for sticking through here. Far right button. Here you go. Please take these power-up points. I can't say the word sexier. Oh yeah, I know. It's probably the bot. Hey guys, this is Lydia. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Give us a couple likes and a share. The likes are super important because every time you like, it gives our channel a bit more exposure. So please like. If you don't want to follow, at least like. Please, please, please. Also, if you want to chat, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you want to chat more frequently, we are on Twitch. The channel is called super_dorkalicious, and we stream pretty much daily, and we stream like video games, karaoke, fun stuff. So just pop on over to Twitch, super_dorkalicious, and definitely engage with us. So but for now, please like and share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.